I'm going to do my best of being sensible, being constructive, and being reasonable. It's like I lied, let's get into it. Brooks, you done messed up. So right here, we have the newest edition of the Brooks launch. And you're probably thinking, man, this shoe looks almost the same as last year's launch. I got it right here. You know, I kept it. A few shoes I keep. The Brooks launch series is considered Brooks' lightweight neutral trainer. And I could put that in quotes because it's not necessarily lightweight compared to other brands' lightweight trainer. But as far as what Brooks has in their models, the Ghost, it's lighter than the Ghost. It's heavier than like the Speed shoes. So this is their lightweight trainer. So I got this shoe about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. And when I first got it, I looked at it and I said, wow, this looks slick. This looks smooth. I like the aesthetic. Nothing major, but you don't need anything crazy to happen. It's a Brooks launch. You pick it up, you go. Can't go wrong. So after the first run, I thought, you know what, this shoe feels a little bit stiff. But it's brand new. I did one run in the shoe. You know, you gotta break the shoe in, let it bend a little bit, let it do its thing, and then eventually you'll get the proper feel that you're looking for. Well, one day went by, and then 2, then 3, then, you know, a whole week went by. And I'm like, okay, I'll be honest. While I'm running, this didn't feel horrible. Like, I didn't go, oh, this is the worst shoe ever. No, I'm not gonna exaggerate all that, but it didn't feel good. It didn't feel like what the launch typically feels like, which confuses me because it looks almost the exact same as last year's. The sole, even the upper, besides like the designs on the sides, but that's just aesthetics. Or so I thought. And I'm referring to the midsole. It's been the same DNA cushioning for like, I don't know, like 7, 8 years now, maybe even more. But they added some new technology since then, but they're sticking with the old school DNA here. But the problem here is that it feels stiffer. It feels hard. And I don't mean like hard and firm, like in a responsive way, like, oh, a little more firmness, a little more response. No, it just feels like it's just stiff and hard for no reason. Now, this one wasn't soft by any means. It was a good balance of being a little firm, but still having a little bit of cushion with the push when it comes to the pace. This one just never got me there. Like, I got the shoe and I was just like, you know what? I kind of really rather run something else. I'd rather wear the Convaras. Or maybe even the Go Run Ride 8. Hey, it's Emily Heller. But yeah, I wasn't feeling this. As far as the shoe itself, you have your engineered mesh. It's pretty slick, pretty basic. The fit's about average. It's not wide, it's not narrow. I had toe room, true to size, all that good stuff. The heel counter, sturdy, good lockdown. Outsole, you have a good amount of rubber. It's the same outsole rubber pattern as the last year's one. They didn't do anything much, really. And that's the thing. Now, isn't the phrase something like, if it's not broke, you don't have to fix it, or something like that? I don't know what these kids say nowadays. But this ain't it. The problem is, the 6 was just like the 5, and the 7 is like the 6, except worse. So, I don't mind every other year the shoe being the same, because you don't want to make too many changes and upgrade. But the point is, this shoe has not changed enough in 4 years. Every other shoe is getting lighter, faster, more nimble. They're improving. I can't call this an improvement. Literally, all they really did was add flat laces. That's it. They went from your normal rounded laces to your flat laces. And they made the shoe firmer. So, if that's worth the upgrade to you, then I say, go for it. If not, then, ah man, my light went off again. God damn. This is a bad shoe? No. But I can't figure out when and why I would tell anyone to buy this one over the 6, over the 5. Why would you buy that one over this one? Those are cheaper. Brooks, this is, dare I say, this is lazy. This is piss poor. My thing is, you guys are Brooks. You're like one of the top shoe brands in running. But that's a problem. I'm seeing a pattern here, and it's kind of reminding me of what Asics used to be. When they were the top dog, and they kind of stopped innovating, it's kind of got a little lazy, they kind of became just stagnant. It's getting to that point. And yes, I tried the Levitate 3, and it was the same thing as the 2. So, like, what are you guys doing? Are you guys fixing anything, or are you guys just hitting back and saying, or is it just, it's Brooks, the real runners will buy it anyway? I feel like that's the mentality you guys got right now. With the Levitate 3 being just the same as the 2, and this being worse than the 6, I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know. Maybe you guys have to put more resources into other things. Oh, wait. I think you are. Because here we have the Revel 3. You're probably thinking, Jamie, why are you bringing this up? This has nothing to do with the launch. You know why? Because I'm catching on. I see the hustle, Brooks. I see what you're doing. And you're not slick. You can get past those fools. You ain't getting past me. The Brooks launch has been out for 7 years. It's kind of gained a community of runners who just go to it as their shoe every year. They buy it. They know what to expect. They like it. They go with it. They're happy. But I think Brooks has kind of taken advantage of those people. They're like, all right, they'll buy it. We'll just, make it whatever. Meanwhile, they know that the Brooks Revel was trash. I reviewed the Brooks Revel 1. It was trash. I hated that shoe. I was excited because it was a brand new shoe from Brooks. I was like, okay, innovation, here we come. Choo choo. And that train never came. So the Revel 2 came out. And I was like, looks the same. It smells the same. I put my foot in it one time and I was like, still trash. So then this year, they sent me the Revel 3. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to try the Revel. It's trash. I don't want to try it. So I just put it on just for the sake of putting it on. I was like, ooh. Man, listen. The Revel is literally the shoe that the Brooks Launch 7 should be. It's lower profile. It's a very nice mesh. It fits nice, not too wide, not too narrow. A little bit of padding in the shoe. A good amount of rubber. It's actually lighter than the Launch 7. This is literally a better shoe. And then on top of that, it's the exact same price. So my conspiracy theory is Brooks is trying to make this shoe worth buying. They want someone like me to say, man, get this shoe. It's worth buying. Because it really is. For the price point, this has got to be one of the best budget shoes out there. So that way, this shoe sales goes up because people like it. Sure, they should. It's a good one. But then they know that this shoe has a following already. So they're like, well, people who already know about the launch is going to buy this one regardless. People who don't know about this one are going to try this one. That way we can double dip. People buying this one and this one. No, I see what you're doing. The double dip method, okay. And I don't like it. I like this one, not that one. So for anyone who's looking for a good, lightweight, neutral trainer from Brooks, the Revel's the way to go. It's solid. It's no gimmicks, no nonsense. Everything about it is just solid, which I'm down for. This one's just lazy. Buy the Launch 6. Buy the Launch 5. This one's just stiff. I'm upset. Brooks, what are you doing with the Launch 7? What are you doing with this? I don't think I've ever given the Launch a rejection. But you know what? It's the first time for everything. So when it comes to the Brooks Launch 7, it ain't it. But these, though, are the truth. I'm down for the cause. This was a good job. But I really think you took the team that made this shoe and was like, hey, interns, you guys can just do the Brooks this year. You got it. Don't worry. It'll sell anyway. Yep. Not today. Not on my watch. But yeah, the Revel 3 is solid. I'm feeling it. So I say go for the Revel if you're even considering these two. But the Launch 7's been out for a while. So if you guys tried the shoe, let me know. Am I tripping? Am I crazy? I'm not always right. I'm wrong a lot of the times. I'm going to say my opinion. That's what I do. That's what I do. But with that said, be sure to stay in school. Don't do drugs. And if you can, especially you, Brooks, keep it tight.
Finish him! Fatality!